This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and I will be your tour guide for this evening. Spartan, what happened? It looks different. You're right, it does look different, because it is. So a thing happened, and I'm not proud of the thing, but it did in fact happen, so we will talk about it. Yeah, so I was recording the other day, and I recorded, I was going to record one video, and I accidentally recorded an hour's worth because I lost track of time because I was just having so much fun. But we are on a brand new island. We are no longer on Tutorial Island. We are on, let me double check. Isla MUERTA, the Island of the Dead. And, so one of the key features of this island is that tropical storms can hit, which are why we have these nice little storm defense stations. They protect every building within their radius from being damaged during a storm. It's not perfect, but it's better than it would be if I had nothing. However, we have some work to do. Why? Because we are going to rename this Ceratosaurus Casper. That's right. I am making sure that you guys get your names in here. So there was only a couple people that had mentioned that they wanted a specific name, and Casper the Ceratosaurus was one of them. And we will name this Triceratops. We will name this Triceratops Cyclop. And we will name this Triceratops Volvi. That wasn't recommended, but I mean it seems fitting with his affinity for horns. So I figure he would enjoy this. So Volvi, you're officially a dinosaur, and you still have your horns. Enjoy them. Okay. And now we were told to make a dinosaur with like Paddlosaurus or what was the other one? There was Paddlosaurus, and then there was Spartosaurus, I think. So we're gonna save those for much bigger dinosaurs. So for now, let's head back. Unlock. Oh wait, I don't want to show that yet. You almost. Oh no, Spartan, quit doing it. Quit showing things. I don't want to do that yet. Oh no. Okay, so let's go back to Isla MATANCEROS. I'm not very good at pronouncing things. And let me show you what has happened to the place. And here comes the reveal. Are you ready? I know I am. Sorry about my my voice. I may sound a little bit tired. That's because I literally just woke up and tried to play. Because I tried to play yesterday and then an update hit and it wouldn't let me play because it was 2.2 gigabytes and you guys know my internet. Then I tried to play this morning and the game literally wouldn't load. It would start to load and then it would kick me back to the Xbox homepage. Ah, it's so beautiful though. So then I had to uninstall everything and reinstall it, which is really fun when you get a really slow internet. Luckily, it's not a very big game. It's only 5.5 gigabytes, I think. So I can uninstall and reinstall in, a few hours while I'm sleeping. So that's great. So let's check our feeders, make sure everything's doing good here. It seems to be 60% all the way. So let's just go ahead and jump in our buggy. We'll go on a little tour, shall we? Drive. So yeah. So not much has changed on this island except most of the dinosaurs that I had that were named are dead and have been reincarnated as normal dinosaurs again. They haven't been named. But we have Ed, and Eddie. Sarah passed away. Most of our little guys passed away. All of our Sturthio minus. And then we have these fellas here, which are just awesome. And then this I accidentally named Eddie instead of the whatchamacallit, the Edmontosaurus. So I've fixed that. So now that is called Nest because, of course, it is. It makes sense. We've got our fast food place. We've got our gift shop. We have our hotel. Excuse me, folks. I'm in a Jeep, so I want to drive on the path, you know, instead of driving off-road. But we have our hotel if you want to stay on the island and have a little bit of fun. And we have a t-shirt shop, so not bad. Unfortunately, you don't get to design your own t-shirts. But it's fine. And we're going to head down here to our Ceratosaurus enclosure. We got another storm shelter here, just in case. Or protection from dinosaurs in case they break out. But my dinosaurs love it here. So they would never break out. Unless I want them to, which has happened. And unfortunately is in the lost footage. Go figure. So, 80,000 there. Yeah, well, we'll go ahead and replace that. And we'll drive over here. Hello, fellas. How you doing? That's right, we have 3 of them in here. Because apparently Ceratosaurus are happy up to 3 in an enclosure. So, why not have 3? So you may have noticed already, before I pointed out, that not much has changed on this island other than the fact we have a few more dinosaurs. And you're right. We have the storm, whatever you call it, those watchtowers right there, the storm damage prevention. Even though we don't get storms, it just, you know, it feels like, you know, it's a Jurassic Park thing. So you definitely want to have those if you can. But look at the money down there. 29,210,523. How much are we making in a minute? Because I think that's important to know.
Business is good, but it can always be better. Consider this contract.
Increase your guest count to 1,600 total guests. That shouldn't be that difficult. We're making $321,000 a minute. And we have completed all 3 of the missions for this island. We've got a few contracts open. But you can see we've started getting close to the 5-star rating, which is awesome. And we're only like 45 away from hitting 1,600. So I say we should be able to pull that off easily. Easily. You know it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, just real quick, is I'm gonna show you guys our fossils. We have Velociraptor genomes, guys. Extract it, and unfortunately that's an avian fossil that we can't extract dinosaur DNA from, so we're gonna have to sell it. But we now have some new locations because we have a second island with a second expedition center. So I started getting Dilophosaurus. Yeah, that's right. The little guy with the like hood around his head that comes up and he spits stuff in your face. Yeah, that guy. And I started researching Velociraptors because Velociraptor, it needs no explanation really. But yes, so that's this island, and I'm gonna leave this island for now. I don't think I can incubate a new dinosaur yet. Or maybe, yes I can actually. I can make a Dilophosaurus. Let's do that. That'll easily increase our guests. So, let's go ahead and build a new enclosure. And we shall make this a thing. So we've got a light electric fence. And we are just going to use up this space down here. They're not a very big dinosaur, so I would imagine that they don't need the biggest enclosure, even though this is still a pretty substantial enclosure, if we're honest. Alright, there we go. Now we need a gate. So... terrain constraints. You gotta love them. Yeah, we'll put the gate right next to the storm center. Or storm shelter. Come on. There we go. And now we need some, viewing. And then we will also, well, we'll put that in later. Let's put the viewing stations in. Oh, I didn't think this through, did I? Okay, well, that's fine. It's fine. We shall just go back here and go back up here to the fence and demolish this fence and this fence, and we will go back, grab it, try that. Okay, this is going to be expensive, but we're going to do some landscaping. Let's flatten. We can't. So let's flatten to this then. There we go. Just get this whole thing raised up a bit. I may just go ahead and let's go into power, substation, just move this over here, and we shall demolish that, and now we gotta put up some power pylons here before everybody loses their mind. There we go. We have 3 dead dinosaurs. From what? They probably died of old age again. So, yeah, this is a thing. Lots of my dinosaurs seem to die of old age, which, I mean, it's a good thing that they live long enough to die of old age, but at the same time, that's a lot of dead dinosaurs.
Request received. Collecting asset. Picking up asset.
So we've got them all marked. We still have this here, so let's go ahead and go power pylon. There we go. Now everybody should be golden. The dead dinos will pick themselves up, so that's a thing.
Transportation underway. Commencing asset
Pretty
transit.
sure that that's dangerous, that they're flying that close to one another. But, you know, it's a thing. Alright,
Assets in the air.
so let's try this again. Enclosure, we need viewing. Aha! It worked. Alright, now we need pathways. There you go. Alright, now we need to be able to get rid of some of these trees. Even though Dilophosaurus tend to like their trees. Like, they kind of lived in the forest, I believe. But it's fine. We'll leave them a little bit of trees over here. You know, just a little something. And then we'll put some water right here. Okay, so they've got water. And now we need to put in a feeder, which I love putting in goats. I'm hoping the goats will work for such a small predator as well. So we'll put the goat feeder right there. And it's time. Oh, I forgot. We got to put in one of those giant whatchamacallits. That's not much fun. Operations. Where is the nest thingies? Ranger Station, ACU. Is it in the enclosures as well? Yeah, it's up there at the top. Alright, that's... That is massive. How am I supposed to fit that into my park? I didn't think this through. But I have an idea. I do have an idea, and I know what you're thinking. Or maybe I don't. But we're going to make one of these specifically to incubate dinosaurs and release them, and then trank them and move them where we want them. Instead of having one of those at every single enclosure, we can cheat. So we will make a temporary enclosure, which should be, you know, nothing major, just a temporary enclosure. Alright, so that temporary enclosure should be fine. We need another power station, apparently. So let's go ahead and do that. It'll be nice when we get to a point where we can actually afford, you know, to get bigger power stations. Because this one says small, so I would imagine there's a medium and a large. Then again, I'm American, so everything comes in small, medium, and large. I could be completely off base. But we need to attach that to our power. There we go. And as soon as this is done building, it should be fine. We got another dead dino. What in the world? Where's this dead dino? Right here. It's an Edmontosaurus. Oh no, it's Double D! Double D is dead! Let's see, that's Rangers. We don't want Rangers, we want ACU. Ah, so some pro tips for you guys that I just learned. So right bumper can use your Rangers. It's a quick key for your Rangers. So if you hit right bumper, let's get out of here. Right bumper brings up your Ranger station, and left bumper brings up your ACU center. So you don't have to spend a bunch of time looking around. You can just get to it. So they're gonna fly in and they're gonna take Ed Double D for his journey to the great beyond. I know, right? Somebody gets it. Alright, so we need a power substation.
Has been collected.
So there's the substation, and let's connect it to our network. Booyah. Now everything should have power. Oh, well that's... It would help if we actually connected it, right? Good Lord. And I believe we have one dead building. Oh my Lord. Spartan, what is going on? Demolish that path. Place the path. Thank you. Good Lord. Okay, so everything should be fine. So, let's get to, let's pull out these, first of all. Terrain, landscaping, forest, remove. Because we don't want them to be able to hide in here, for obvious reasons. This is not a permanent enclosure. This is literally, they're going to get spawned, brought into here, and then we're going to trank them and take them to where we want them. So, yeah, let's get with it. Let's get jiggy with it. Alright, so let's modify the genome just a bit. We can get them savanna power or savanna pattern, so let's do it. Everything seems to reduce their viability, which isn't preferable. But we're going to go with immune response to increase the lifespan. So let's go ahead and incubate us a couple dilos, and we'll see if they hatch. I hope they do. But yeah, everybody remembers this one. This is the one that killed Newman from Seinfeld. Remember? The you don't remember the password, or you didn't say the magic word. I think that's what it is. You didn't say the magic word. Yeah, that guy. The one that stole the stuff, caused the problems, and caused everybody to get chased by the dinosaurs. Yeah, that guy. Barbasol. He hid it in a can of Barbasol, if you remember right. So, yeah. Which brings me to the gifts over here. If you ever get a gift shop, you'll wonder why certain things are able to be sold. You got a lunchbox, right? I don't remember a lunchbox being in the movie, but Barbasol, obviously, was the can that he used to smuggle some dino DNA out, right? He opened the bottom of it and he put the little vials in it and then closed it back up, so it looked like a can of shaving cream, but it was actually a container to hold his dino DNA. And then, of course, the night vision goggles that the kids were playing with while they were in the Jeep are pretty awesome as well. So, nice little callback to the movie. Just, you know, for us 90s geeks that love 90s movies and just doesn't ever seem to be movies like the 90s ever again. But, you know. So, we're at 50% on both of these, so that's a good start. I just really hope they don't fail, because they can fail at any point. You can get to 99% and they will fail sometimes. Personally, I've never gotten to 99% and failed, but I've gotten up into the 60s and 70s and failed, and that's pretty annoying, because it can take a minute to get there. But I figure if we get these dilos, which reminds me, we need to put a second feeder in here, goat feeder. So, goat feeder, yes. Gotta feed the goats, guys. Gotta keep those goats happy and healthy. So, where's our goats? And the reason I use the goats and not the other one is because the other one is literally just a, like a table of meat that they set out. And, who likes that? We like to see them hunt. We like to see our dinosaurs that are meat eaters hunt. That's half the fun of having meat eaters. Alright, so we're up to 82%. Come on, Dilos. You can do it. So what do we want to call the Dilophosauruses, guys? Leave a comment or leave a comment down below what you want to name the Dilos. I think it's going to be fun because we got lots of good things coming. Which reminds me, didn't we send... Yes, we did. So let's go ahead and send another one out because we want these Velociraptors. And we can then get our fossils. Come on, high quality. Okay, maybe not. But we did get a turtle fossil, 40,000. And a osmium, which is 100,000. So yes, please. Okay, so we're getting there. It takes a while to get these newer dinosaurs because they don't give you very good fossils, and you have to get several expeditions to end up getting them. But we have incubated Dilophosauruses. So, without further ado, introducing, fighting out of the green corner. I heard him squeaking. Yep, there he is. Look at him. So gorgeous. It's so cute and terrifying at the same time.
This dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, lacks front-facing binocular eyes, a trait common to almost every predator. So instead, it hunted by scent. And now, many predators rely on that sense as well.
Did not know that. That's pretty awesome. Thank you. So apparently they don't have binocular eyes like we have. In every other predator, which would explain why in the movie he was turning his head to look at Newman. But he's got one heck of a snozzle there, so that's a good thing. But isn't he gorgeous? Let's go ahead and release the second. Alright, so we have released 2 Dilophosaurus. Now we need to hit the left bumper, and we need to add a task, tranquilize, and tranquilize. Actually, I'll be honest, I kind of want to fly it. So let's get us down here and do this. Because everybody knows I'm the best shot. Okay. Am I doing something wrong here?
Contact confirmed.
Hey, we got him. I got him! Even if it was on the footsie. Alright, they are down. Okay, so now we can get out of that and go in here. Transport teams. We are going to move this dino into... not that enclosure. Where's the one that I just built? Oh, this one. So let's... nope. Drop them in there.
Collection.
And then we will also find the other one that we dropped. Oh, there he is. And he can be dropped in there as well. And I'm sure they will love their new home. Hopefully. But we gotta pay attention when they get dropped off so that we can make sure that everything goes well. It'd be kind of funny if one of them woke up in transport and just started spitting their venom or whatever you call it down onto the guests. That'd be kind of funny. Everything okay over here? Okay, we're at 70% there.
Asset transportation in progress.
70% there. We have come back from our expedition again, so let's go back out, and fossils are just not very good. But we're up to 34%. This will probably get us up to like 40% maybe, or 38% if we're unlucky. And our Dilos are about to be at their new home. But yeah, I figured that way we don't have to have one of them darn buildings at every single enclosure, you know? Because Jurassic World only had one of those buildings. And that was for the Indominus Rex, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure the Indominus Rex was in it. So,
Asset has been transported.
and by the way, I have heard... Oh, are we hunting? Nope, we're roaming. Okay. They're in their comfort zone. Let's see, that is not what I wanted to click on. Thank you. They're inside the social thing. They need more forest, so we're gonna add a little bit more forest, and they would like more water as well. So, let's go landscaping. And, forest, since we're on forest already, let's just go ahead and add some more forest. Oh, look at the birds. That was cute. Little parrots. Maybe a little forest over here. Alright, is that enough forest?
Thanks for helping create entertainment.
Quit clicking on the bait feeder. I want to click on my... Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's so cute. That's right. You're a big bad dinosaur. Big bad dinosaur. So cute. Alright, so there we go. That should satisfy their need for forest. Yeah, just barely, but it does. And they are good on water and everything else. So, yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. We've got 83 people that like to watch the Dilos run around and pounce on their goats. So, yeah. I hope you guys, and we beat our contract too as well, I believe. So, that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and start that again. Hey, we got a good one. We finally got a good one, guys. Thank you so much. I shall take it and sell the osmium. So we're going to be able to put in some raptors, guys, in the next episode. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.